Due to the extremely vulgar language used on this podcast, I recommend if you are a young adolescent, please be advised that this stuff might not be for you. You might want to go to PewDiePie because PewDiePie might be better for you. Okay, this is stuff that is too graphic, too I don't know what I'm saying, but please be warned. If you want to go any further, you've been warned. Thank you. What up, everybody? Welcome back to another great and exciting episode of the Wandering Mind Podcast, where the mind wanders. Brought to you by Today in Culture. How is everybody doing today? I hope you guys are doing fabulous, fantastic, and having a great morning, because today is a special day. You know why? Because it is Friday. We made it to the end of the week, the end of the work week. Well, for some of us still have to work on Saturday. What a fucking loser. Sorry if you have to work, but sometimes you gotta put that bread on the table. You have to get that fucking cheddar. You have to get that money. It's about that money. Money. Check it out. Today is a great day. It's beautiful, the sun is shining, and you have a cock between your legs. And if you don't, guess what? You have something even better. The precious vagina. Oh, fuck yeah. Jeez, my pants hot. Now, I have a special topic today. Today is something you guys probably already started, and something some of you barely are gonna start. And I have a feeling you young ones are gonna like today's video, because I have many fond memories of this topic. I can talk about it for many years. In fact, I may talk about it for many years to come in my pants, because I have a lot of experience in this department. And you're thinking to yourself, Kevin, what are you talking about? What can you possibly be talking about today? Why are you so mysterious all the time, and why are you so dashingly handsome? Well, 7 of those questions will be answered, but mainly, first of all, my nuts are wobbly. Okay, let's get on with it. The topic I'm going to talk about today, okay, the topic on my mind happens to be summer vacation. Okay, summer vacation is quite the beautiful time of year. That is when all the young minds get released from their imprisonment of the 8 hours of school, where they are dealt mind-numbing tasks, where they are forced to concentrate on stuff they do not care, nor will they ever use in the real world. Shout out to my geography teacher, shout out to my math teacher, and shout out to my language arts teacher. It's because you're stupid. Hey, check this out. It's true. It's so true. But also, learn about this. I learned that school is cool. Boo. Listen, it's alright. School is alright. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun. I had a lot of fun memories there. We had a lot of good adventures. Me and the homies, we had a lot of fun times. We were a bunch of ne'er-do-wells. We never really paid attention in class. But listen, I digress. We're talking about summer vacation. We aren't talking about school detention, okay? Summer vacation is a great way to spend your summer if you don't have a job. But if you do have a job, guess what? Your summer is ruined and you'll never have fun, and you should go and die in a ball. But if you are able to have fun on summer, guess what? There are plenty of things for you to do in this heat, in this gosh-forsaken heat. This heat is so much, it melts my balls into each one of my boots. That's how hot it is. Oh my god, that was a good one. Of course, I have drank my Death Wish coffee. We are not sponsored by Death Wish coffee, but however, I completely enjoy their products with their 488 milligrams of caffeine. It is deep inside my asshole and in my veins. I am feeling the pulsating pulse of this caffeine. It feels so good inside my bloodstream. My eyes are dilated and my nipples are extremely coordinated to point forward. I am feeling great. I am feeling alive, and I am ready to talk about whatever subject comes to mind, which happens to be I already told you. Okay, I'm not going to say it one more time. Summer vacation. Okay, fuck you guys. Let's settle down a little bit. Let's settle it down because I get a little too amped, wild, and very, very obscene. Okay, I'm not trying to veer off course. Okay, I'm simply trying to talk about summer vacation. Summer vacation comes once a year. Okay, once a year. That is when you are allowed to not go to school and not have to worry about homework. Unless, okay, let me say it again. If you have summer school, let me tell you this. Punch your teacher in the face and say, I don't want to go to school. You're ugly. And then get your ISS, and then you don't have to go to summer school. Check it out. That's good advice from Kevin G. I got my thumbs up in the air, but you can't see it because you got your thumbs straight in your asshole, okay? But what are you doing this summer, huh? What do you plan on doing this summer? Are you having fun? Are you enjoying nature? Are you out and about? Maybe you're taking a vacation. Maybe you're going to spend it playing video games. However, let me tell you this. There are many, many possibilities you can possibly go with this route. You can go for a walk in the morning, okay? What's the words I'm looking for here? It's so hot in here. Oh my god, this studio is so fucking hot. I feel like I'm hotboxing myself every time I'm in here. Okay, but you can spend your days waking up late. I remember I used to always wake up late. My days were never started early like they are today at 6 in the morning every day, Monday through Saturday, except for Saturday, because Sunday is a day for the Lord and you do not do anything on that day. But I used to wake up at around noon or 11. You get me? Noon or 11. I was one of those lazy pieces of shits that didn't really want to start my day at all. I'd rather sleep, and with good reason. They always had us waking up like at, what time did school start? 8? They had us waking up like at, me, I woke up like at 7:30 right before school even started. I fucking threw some clothes on and fucking rushed to school. But now that I have the advantage of being able to be on summer school, I did not find the need to wake up early. Okay, I was straight chilling in my bed. Even if I was awake, you know what I would do? Chill in my bed, because I didn't have to get up. I did not have to. There was no parents in the house because my parents were at work. Okay, that's a good thing. Shout out to the parents at work. Yeah, that was always the best times. You know, when you had the house to yourself, you didn't have to worry about anybody being there, unless you have siblings, of course. Which, in which case, it didn't really matter because they were on summer vacation too. So we were all having a free-for-all. They always try to put chores. They always tried to put chores on us, but would those chores get done? Of course not. Of course not. You know what would happen? As soon as I see them pull up in the driveway, I would start washing those dishes so quick my hands would fall off, okay? They would be scrubbing those dishes so fast, the dishes would evaporate. That's how quick I was washing those dishes. Because let's get real here. Who the fuck does chores in the summer? Listen, you got me fucking racking my brains 24/7. I can't even be at home without doing homework. You get me? What kind of bullshit is that? Now you want me to start doing chores while I'm at work, while I'm at home? I don't think so, girlfriend. I don't think so. So, anyways, I got my ass beat. Child abuse. Yeah. Fuck that. It feels good. Spank me hard, daddy. Oh, yeah. Brought to you by Alabama. Alabama. Have sex with your cousin. Oh, no. You have a third eye. But what are we talking about? Summer vacation. As you can see, my mind is completely insane. And thank you for staying tuned to this insane podcast. You yourself, give yourself a round of applause. Oh my god, he's beating his meat again. Check this out. That was my knee. If I ever beat my meat, I'll beat it to the beat of this drum. And that's when you know the meat has been beat. But I remember back in my day, I would always spend it at the pool. My parents got me this summer pass so I could go to the pool every day. And I mean every day. Even if I wanted to stay home, I was forced to go to the pool. There was no option for me. You know why? Because they said, listen, you wanted to go to the pool? Now you're going to the pool every day. You got this pass and you are forced to go. Go get your toes wet. Go get those moldy feet in that pool and fucking dip your eyeballs straight into that chlorine-filled water and get them red like you just got done smoking 17 pounds of weed, okay? I want you in that water every day. Every day. Speaking of that, I remember when we would go to the pool, there was this weird guy I would always see. This guy, I'm not sure if he was a chimo, but he never did anything to really molest me. I'm just playing. Or am I? But yeah, I remember we with me and my bros, we'd go in there. And then as we would be stepping, you know how you're supposed to shower right before going to the pool? Yeah, fuck that. We would go walk by and there would be this man, an older man. I'm talking about maybe 50s, okay? He had a hairy chest. Just hair on the side of his head. He had a beard, like scruffy beard, okay? Let's see what else I can remember. Oh, his legs were extremely hairy, okay? And did I forget to mention? He was butt-ass naked. His dick was literally flying outside all the time. Every fucking day we would go, his fucking schlong would just be waving back and forth just like an American flag, just waving like you're supposed to fucking salute that dick like you're patriotic and shit. You get me? And he would always be lathered up. He would be lathered up in soap. Like, I don't think he would even know we were there. I think he was just there to shower. Now that I think about it, was he a homeless man? Because I swear, every time we would go there, he would be lathered up in soap from his head all the way down to his fucking old toenail crow feet. It was weird. Like, he would be scrubbing his head, then he'd be scrubbing his fucking hairy chest. And I'd be thinking to myself, what is going on here? I'm strangely aroused. And then me and my bros would just walk by and he would just be scrubbing hard, like he was taking off the filth. Like he was taking off the filth of a whore from the night before. Look, I rhymed again. I'm a fucking rapper. Check it out. I say to skip, scop, skippity bop bop, sippity bop bop bop. And then we would always, that's how we'd always start going into the pool. You get me? That's how we would begin our trip towards the pool. A naked man scrubbing himself, lathering himself with a good amount of soap. He would be like, as he was scrubbing his fucking chest. And I don't know why he would be rubbing his nipples. He would be rubbing his nipples so good. And that's where I learned that I need to rub my nipples. It was good times. And then after we got past that, we were supposed to give our clothes to the lifeguard so they could hang it on a rack. And we were supposed to remember, I think they gave us a little pin so that we knew which bag was ours, and we were supposed to clip it to our shorts. And I would always lose it because I am horrible when it comes to protecting or keeping things safe and sound. You get me? So I'd be jumping in that pool and that pin would go who knows where. That shit would go everywhere but it's supposed to be. Everywhere but where it's supposed to be. I mean, excuse my French. I don't speak English. I am Spanish, but also I am Greek, okay? That is welcome back to my mind. And they had this big-ass slide. This big slide, okay? And that's the first thing we would always go to. This slide, let me tell you, was amazing. It was beautiful at the time. When I was a young child, when I was a young adolescent, it seemed like the tower, seemed like the biggest motherfreaking tower this side of Manhattan. We would climb it. It seemed like forever. We would take 1 step, 2 steps. We'd reach the top. But it wasn't the top. It was just the beginning. And then we climbed some more. My little chubby ass was out of breath. I think we made it. And we were barely on the 2nd floor. And we keep climbing and climbing until we really finally did reach the top, which was about at least, I would say 6, 7 stories. Nothing too crazy, but definitely really high up for a young adolescent like myself who was still having his balls clunked to his chest because they haven't dropped. Now, as I was up there, we were supposed to go one by one down the slide. And of course, I wanted to be cool, so I would always put my stunner shades on. I had my Lokes, my badass sunglasses on my face, and I'd be looking that lifeguard straight in the eye, trying to mac on her. She was a fine young fella. She'd be like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" I choked a little bit. I'm dying over here. I'm dying. And then when he would say it was my turn, go ahead. Go down the slide. I would go down many ways, because there was nothing much else. That was the highlight of the fucking pool, just one big ass slide. So we would climb that thing like 7-8 times a day. And we would go down different ways. First, I would go down on my ass. Then I would switch it up and go on my back. And then I would go on my stomach. It was like a crazy porno where we had different kinds of positions every hour. And it was fun, except for they have these little bumps on there, from the slide connecting to each other. And those little fucking bumps hurt my back. Every time it would hit it, it'd feel like it was scraping. So it'd be like, I'd be like, my back. My shoulder blades especially, they'd be fucking getting cracked. It hurt so good. It hurt so bad that it felt good. And once you reach the bottom, you'd fucking... Okay, let's talk about before we get to the bottom. I thought I was going to fall off the way I went down because I'd go down really quick, you get me? I'd go down really quick. I'd be like going on the side, just whoosh, whoosh. I'm about to fly out. And then I'd be scared. I'd be like, oh, fuck, I'm going to fly out. But, I never did. Why? Why couldn't you take me, sweet, sweet death? Why? But then we'd make it to the bottom. And then once you reach the bottom, if you did not hold your nose, you'd get water shot up straight into your nostrils, and you'd do a huge ass line of H2O. Speaking of H2O, I don't have my water with me, unfortunately. So you guys, please take a drink of water for me. Take a good sip of water. I'll pretend to drink one with you. Okay, ready? Everybody, get your bottle of water. 1, 2, 3. Choking down that dick. And then we reached the bottom, nose full of water. And if you were lucky, you left your mouth open and you got a mouthful of water as well. Full of chlorinated water filled with piss and who knows what. Oh my God, now that I think about it. Ew. It was fun. And then, I remember different time here. We went to a pool that had a huge diving board. I'm talking like a high board. One that was extremely high up there. And here I thought, I'm a brave dude. I can make it. I ain't no scared. I ain't no bitch. But little did I know, I was a female dog. But I didn't know that until I reached the top. So there I was, with my friends, saying, man, I'm going to go off this high dive because I'm a brave man. I was about 10 at the time. Far from a man, but closer to an infant. And so I started climbing that tall ass ladder, slowly at first, slowly. And then I was halfway up when I realized, oh my God, this is pretty high up there. But there was no turning back. There was people under me climbing as well, so I had to keep on climbing. The adventure continued until I finally reached the summit. I was at the very tippity top. Holy shit. I'm saying this shit is high up there. You know what a high board is? Extremely high up there. And as I was staring down below, fear overcame my body. I was so fucking scared. My body was straight trembling. I didn't know what to do, but one thing was for sure. I ain't gonna jump off that high board. Hell no. Screw you. Lick my ass with 2 peanut butter jelly and jelly sandwiches, you get me? So what I did was, I pulled the manliest move I could. I can't go down. Go down, guys. I'm gonna go down the ladder. And that's exactly what I did. I forced everybody, at least 5 people, to go down that ladder because I am not jumping off that fucking high dive. Screw you guys. To this day, I will not jump off that fucking high dive. I am terrified of heights. I am extremely terrified of heights. I had no idea why I thought I was going to jump off it. I thought I was going to be a man. I thought this was the day my balls were finally going to drop. I thought this was when the chest hair was going to sprout and my testosterone levels were going to shoot through the roof. But that wasn't so. Unfortunately, I bitched out. It was scary. I was scared. I cried a little bit. And I might have peed myself. I'm not going to lie. I might have urinated and defecated all over my shorts. There was a piece of crap hanging out of my shorts. And I thought to myself, wow, this is what it feels like to be cool. So as everybody was going down the stairs, me included, I was the laughing stock of the entire pool. Everybody was looking at me like, what the fuck? This guy didn't go down. And I knew it. I knew I was a fucking person that nobody was going to respect any longer. I no longer had the respect of my peers. I no longer was a cool kid. I was never the cool kid, but in my head, I thought I was a cool kid. I thought, oh my God, everybody wants to be like me. Look at me. I'm so cool. I'm so rad. I'm tubular, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh my God, yeah, dude. Look at me. I'm cool. Yeah, dude. I don't know why the fuck I'm from Hawaii suddenly, but, I was Hawaiian. Yeah, dude. That's not even how Hawaiians sound, bitch. So, in my head, they do. And you know what you sound like in my head? Hinga dinga durgan. So I made my way down, and then once my feet finally touched the ground, my friends immediately started to roast me. I was a marshmallow on an open fire. I was getting crispy. I was getting grilled, and my ass was being flamed. It was an unfortunate event. I cried inside, not outside, because if I were to cry outside, not only would I be getting made fun of, I would also be repulsive to the females, so I kept it together. I played it off like it was no big deal. I made it seem like, yeah, I just didn't want to go down because, I'm too cool for that, dude. Why would I go down, dude? I'm not going to go down that. I'm just jump off the hardboard. It's all right, dude. Like, I'm too cool for that. Oh my God, I almost died. I'm so scared. I got to find my mom. And then I remember I stayed in the shallow end of the pool after that. Not shallow, but let's say 6 feet, because 6 feet is extremely deep for a person that is about 4 feet. And that is how my summer at the pool began. Went. Nothing but that's how my summers went. That was one of the summers anyways. A lot of swimming, a lot of drinking urine, and a lot of molestation. It was fun times here at the pool. I still think about that man lathering himself in the shower. It still haunts me to this day, as you could tell. It's something that I remember that scarred me as a young child. I thought to myself, why is his penis so erect? You're so gay. Okay. What's wrong with that? It's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Pride Month. If you guys are of the homosexual variety, congratulations. I hope you have the strength to come out. Okay, I support you guys. I am 100% in favor for you guys. And I hope you guys continue to fight and battle. I am an avid supporter of you guys. I am an ally. I am a friend. And I hope you guys win this battle against injustice. You get me? There is nothing wrong with being a homosexual. You get me? It is completely fine. It is the 2019, okay? It is the 2019. Who gives the French toast what you are? You could be a fucking bagel. You could identify as a bagel, and it doesn't matter to me. You get me? Some people are furries. If anything, we should be making fun of the furries, alright? I want to be a furry so bad, but they don't let me in the circle. Okay, that's why I make fun of furries. It'd be hot. It'd be too hot for me to be inside a furry costume. Like, imagine being inside a furry costume and getting banged by like a squirrel, and you're like a skunk, and then you're in there just getting bop, 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 extremely hardcore plowed in the asshole, and then all you're thinking is, holy shit, it's so hot in here. You get me? Like, I feel like It'd be too hot for me. I've worn a mask before, and I think that's too hot. So that's just what I'm saying. You get me? Like, furry life for life, man. I've never seen one in real life. If you guys have any good furry videos, go ahead, link it down below. I'll go ahead watch all of them, all your furry content. And if you are a furry, congratulations. I'm happy for you. Now let me in the club already, okay? I keep trying to get in it, but nobody wants to accept me. Just because I don't want to wear a costume, but I'm full of fur. You get me? From my head down to my toes. You get me? I am 100% furry. If not, let me drop my pants. Oh my god, he's showing me his cock. Well, that's the thing. I'm a rooster, so. But I'm. Boo. But thank you guys for staying tuned for another great and exciting episode of the Wandering Mind podcast, where the mind wanders, brought to you by Today in Culture. It was a great quality video content. You get me? I went ahead and told you guys a little bit about my summer vacation. I hope you guys are having a fun one. You get me? I hope you guys are extremely excited that you are finally free from the grasp of those wretched teachers. Those teachers that just want you to stay in their classroom after school and learn. Fuck learning. What do I look like? A computer? No. Okay? I'm glad I left school. Well, not left school. I'm glad I'm not in school. I, of course, graduated. You better graduate, bitches. You better graduate. You cannot do shit without a diploma. Remember that. Get your diploma, okay? No matter what it takes. If you have to cheat, if you have to do anything, you get me? I cheated my way through high school. You have no idea. I would always show up early to school just to copy the work off my friend. But that's another story. That's a story for another day. But of course, thank you for staying tuned. We'll be back tomorrow with daily uploads. And tomorrow might be a great story time. I have a great story coming at you. A great story. Alright, so be sure to give this video a like it, please. Go ahead and like it. Please like me. I just want to be liked. Like it. Comment if you want. Throw a comment. I want to hear your voices. I want to hear your opinions more, should I say. Throw a little comment. Say, if you made it this far into the video, go ahead and say corkscrew. If you made it this far into the video, comment corkscrew. Okay, that way I know you did make it all the way to the end of the video, and I know who truly is there to support me, and I know who truly is there to see my hairy nipples. And if you like, please hit that subscribe button. It'll dearly help me out, okay? It'll really help me out. Not only will it help me out, it'll help the community out, because we are a community, of course. We are a community of great, high thinking minds. We are avid learners of this world called life. And I'll be back tomorrow, so as always, later, bitches.